Good morning, everyone. This week in grammar, we're going to be looking at personal pronouns again. Can you remember what we learnt about in week 5? Well, let's go back and review. So welcome back to our personal pronoun pizzeria. Our learning intention today, we're going to identify and use correct pronouns to replace a noun. If we're successful, we'll be able to say, I can identify nouns and pronouns. I can identify a noun in a sentence and replace it with a pronoun. I can use singular and plural pronouns to replace nouns in a sentence. For today's lesson, you're going to need a pencil, a piece of paper, and a copy of today's worksheets. You can find the copy of the worksheets in your Week 7 English folder. Also, once again, I've given you the option if you'd like to do the online version. There is also a copy of a Google document in that folder. So let's review what we learnt in Week 5. Personal pronouns take the place of specific nouns that name people, places, things, or ideas. In this sentence, we're going to replace the noun Gina. She works at the pizzeria. When we replace nouns with personal pronouns, we avoid repetition. Personal pronouns make our sentences shorter and much easier to understand. Now, did you remember? I is the only pronoun that always is written with a capital letter. Now remember, when we're talking about I, we're always replacing someone's name, and people's names always start with a capital letter, so it only makes sense that the I should as well. So just remember, I need a capital letter because I am really important. We also learned about pronouns are gender specific. By that I mean you have pronouns for boys, like he and him, or pronouns for girls, she or her. We use it. Now remember that for something special. It replaces nouns that name things or animals. Now by animals I mean cat, dog, bear, elephant, tiger. All of those are just common nouns. If I was calling it a Bengal tiger, that would be a proper noun. So it would have to have a capital letter. In today's lesson, we're going to be learning about singular and plural pronouns. A pronoun must match the noun it replaces. A singular pronoun names one person, place, thing, or idea. For example, I, she, he. A plural pronoun names more than one person, place, thing, or idea. You'd be using we, they, us. So let's have a look at some examples of singular and plural pronouns. Singular pronouns would be I, you, he, she, it, me, him, her. Plural pronouns, we, you, they, us, them. So now it's time to get out that piece of paper I was talking about and pencil, and you're going to help me complete the sentences by choosing the correct pronoun. Remember, it must match. So think about if it's singular or plural. Jason ate a pepperoni pizza. If I was going to replace the word Jason, would I do it with the singular he or the plural they? That was easy. Max gave the sauce to Kelly. Is it going to be her or us? Her. Jack and Lily like mushrooms on pizza. Now is it singular or plural? Plural, they. Pizza is the best food in the world. Now remember, pizza is the name of an object. It has the word it, yes. I help Jack deliver all the pizzas. I help him, singular. Okay, so now let's just have a quick revision. I'm going to put up some pizzas and you're going to work out if they're singular or plural. She, we, I. Have you worked them out? She is singular, we is plural, I is singular. Them, he, her. Them is plural, he is singular, her is singular. So now time to get that piece of paper and pencil out again, because we don't have a whiteboard because we're not at school. So this time I'm going to show you some sentences and I want you to find the personal pronoun, and I want you to notice if you can put a P next to it for plural or an S next to it for singular. They always ordered extra cheese. Can you find the pronoun, and is it singular or plural? They, and it's plural. Please give the pizza box to me. Can you find the pronoun? Me, and that's singular. Take the pizza out of the oven and cut it into 4 slices. Where's the pronoun there? Did you find it? We love working at the pizzeria. We, and it's plural. Pat phoned me and ordered 4 pepperoni pizzas. Me, and it's singular. It's now time to complete our first worksheet on singular and plural pronouns. In this one, it's very simple. You've got 5 sentences, and for each sentence, I've given you a choice of 2 pronouns. You're going to colour in the correct pronoun for each sentence and then write the word to complete each sentence. If you're doing the online version, you're doing exactly the same thing, except to colour in, you're going to be using a highlighter, and then you're going to be typing the word in to complete the sentence. For our second worksheet today, you're going to need a green or blue pencil, or pens, or texters if you have them at home. And what you're going to do is you underline the pronoun in each of the sentences. Green if you think it's singular, and blue if you think it's plural. For the second task, you're just going to circle which is the correct pronoun. Now, to make this easy for yourself, read the sentence through carefully, which pronoun sounds correct. For example, we works at the pizzeria, or she works at the pizzeria. Circle the correct one. If you're working online, you're going to be deleting out the word that's incorrect. So let's review what we've learnt in the past couple of weeks about pronouns. We learnt to identify and use the correct pronouns to replace a noun. And if we're successful, we can now say, I can identify nouns and pronouns. I can identify a noun in a sentence and replace it with a pronoun. I can use singular or plural pronouns to replace nouns in sentences. Well, I hope you've enjoyed learning about pronouns in our personal pronoun pizzeria. Once again, boys and girls, if you have completed your work on paper or on the paper worksheets, please take a photo of them and upload them in our Week 7 completed work document.